When we think of geography, we think of Earth, mountains, rivers, deserts, landscapes shaped by wind, water, and time. But geography doesn't stop at our planet. In fact, our solar system is full of jaw-dropping terrain, extreme climates, and alien landscapes that make Earth look tame, so buckle up. These are geography facts from the solar system you won't believe. First, let's start big. Olympus Mons on Mars. At 21.9 kilometers tall, it's nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. And it's so wide, roughly the size of France. If you were standing on it, you wouldn't even notice. The slope is that gentle. It's not just the tallest mountain in the solar system, it's also the widest and flattest. Second, also on Mars, lies Valles Marineris. Over 4,000 kilometers long and plunging 7 kilometers deep. That's 10 times longer and 4 times deeper than the Grand Canyon. If it existed on Earth, it would stretch coast to coast across the United States. Now third, let's jump to Io, one of Jupiter's moons. Io is the most volcanically active place in the solar system. Its surface is constantly reshaped by eruptions, some of them blasting lava 400 kilometers into space. Standing on Io would be like living inside an erupting volcano. Constant motion, a constant heat, no calm in sight. Fourth, we visit Titan, Saturn's largest moon. At first glance, it feels familiar, as rivers, lakes, and even rainfall. But these aren't made of water. They're made of methane and ethane. Titan is like a frozen version of Earth, just one with explosive chemistry. Fifth, we land on Miranda, a tiny moon of Uranus. There you'll find Verona Rupes, a vertical cliff estimated to be 20 kilometers tall. If you jumped off the edge, it would take nearly 10 minutes to reach the bottom, assuming you survive the fall, of course. We only have limited data, but the numbers are jaw-dropping. Sixth, we head to Europa, another of Jupiter's moons. Beneath its icy shell, scientists believe there's an ocean over 100 kilometers deep. That's more water than in all of Earth's oceans combined. No one's drilled into it yet, but magnetic and gravitational data make a strong case. If life exists beyond Earth, this might be where it starts. Seventh, let's turn up the heat on Venus. Its mountaintops are so hot and so high that metals like lead and bismuth can condense in the atmosphere. The result? Metallic frost, or what scientists call metal snow. Still a theory, but a compelling one. Venus might be the only place in the solar system where it rains molten metal. Eighth, back to Mars. We usually think of it as dry and dusty, but it has polar ice caps, just like Earth. Made of water, ice, and carbon dioxide, they expand and shrink with the Martian seasons. It's a simple reminder. Mars may be foreign, but it still has echoes of home. Ninth, let's return to Saturn, this time to its moon Enceladus. Through icy cracks in its surface, it shoots jets of water vapor directly into space. These geysers even help form Saturn's outer rings. It's beneath the ice is another ocean, possibly warm, possibly teeming with life. 10th, far out in the Kuiper Belt lies Pluto. Despite its small size, it's geologically fascinating. It has ice mountains 3 kilometers high and a vast glacier shaped like a heart, nicknamed Tomba Regio. This icy feature makes Pluto one of the most endearing places in the solar system. 11th, the closest planet to the Sun, into Mercury. Even though it's the hottest planet during the day, its polar craters never see sunlight. Inside those eternal shadows we find frozen water, the closest planet to the Sun, with ice. Space is full of surprises. 12th, let's look at auroras. Yes, those shimmering lights near the poles. We have them on Earth, but Jupiter and Saturn have them too, and they're far more intense. These planetary giants light up their skies thanks to strong magnetic fields. A cosmic light show on a scale we can only imagine. 13th, let's return home for a moment. Earth's deepest canyon is the Yarlung Sangpo Grand Canyon in Tibet. It's massive by Earth standards. But compared to Valles Marineris on Mars, it's barely a scratch. Even our most dramatic features feel humble next to the landscapes of other worlds. 14th, let's talk about the winds on Neptune. This distant icy planet has winds that reach over 2,000 kilometers per hour, faster than the speed of sound. Scientists still don't fully understand how a planet so far from the sun can have such energy. But the result? The fastest winds in the solar system. And finally, 15th, we come full circle. It's a gallery of alien landscapes, each stranger than the last. Forests, deserts, oceans, rivers, volcanoes, mountains, glaciers, you name it. No other world combines all these features. Despite all the wonders out there, Earth remains the only planet with geography this rich, and the only one so far known to support life. Our solar system isn't just a group of planets orbiting the sun. It's a gallery of alien landscapes, each stranger than the last. From metallic frost to underground oceans, volcanic moons to geysers of ice. There's geography out there that defies imagination. So which fact blew your mind the most? Tell us in the comments. And if you want more stories like this from Earth and beyond, click subscribe and join Map My Nation.